welcome everybody to this very special edition of the 3POA podcast. So nice to see you all here. We're running down our top 10 Marvel Legends of 2024. I know we give Marvel Legends a bunch of crap on this channel, but we like them. We do. Otherwise, I wouldn't buy them. I got two very special guests with me right now. The first one, maybe you've heard of him. He makes pretty damn cool dios, including one from the semi-brand new Deadpool and Wolverine movie. I met this guy at Rhode Island Comic Con. Really cool. Hung out with him for a bit. It's my friend, Thomas Goes Nostalgic. Welcome!
What's up, everybody? How we doing?
Doing good. Dude, I love the Channel 6 news building behind you.
Thanks.
That is cool.
From NECA that I was in good standing, so I showed up.
But, I mean, that's one that you made by hand.
Yeah.
That's not that box, because the box they did of it with the figures it looked like the Channel 6 news building.
Yeah, and I think the actual Channel 6 is more, it's like that iron building, so it has like a little more triangular shape, but I actually based it off the box, so.
That's cool. Well, welcome to the show for the first time, by the way.
Thank you.
Happy to have you here. All right. Now, this guy, I hope he comes in and he's not like blowing off the doors. He's really energetic. He's really loud and engaging. He gets a little excited sometimes. He leaks a bunch of Marvel Legends online before anyone knows about him. Sometimes he leaks them before the Hasbro Marvel Legends team knows about him. And if you know this theme song, then you know my buddy, Rektangular. Whoa!
I forgot my Ultimate Warrior makeup.
Oh, right. You're gonna come in and shake the
rip my shirt off.
Yeah. What's going on, Todd?
Yeah. ropes shaking violently. Yep. I am doing well. Sorry for the flight instructor headgear I've got on, but that's the best way that I can ensure that I hear you and you can hear me, and I don't get an echo in my speakers, and my girlfriend doesn't have to hear my annoying voice. So,
and it's so you can land your invisible jet.
Yeah, drones.
Collection.
I got drones headed to your house right now.
Yeah. Well, in your DTOFs is the invisible jet collection that you've been working on.
Yeah.
They're still empty, Todd.
Very, very invisible.
It's been several years, Todd.
Yeah, it is. But pretty soon it's going to be beyond epic, because I've got a lot of stuff ready to go in there.
Some Marvel Legends, maybe?
Just a few.
Yeah, just a couple.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Thomas? You collect Marvel Legends?
Not as much this year. When you asked me to be on tonight, I actually had to sit and think that I actually buy even 10. I did. It was like over 30, but the years.
Man, dude, all of a sudden you look back at what you bought for the year and it's like, wait, how many did I buy?
Yeah.
Oh, this is disgusting. Like I probably need an intervention.
Yeah,
it's a slow year for Marvel Legends for me. So,
for me too?
Are you an MCU collector, Thomas? Because us comic book collectors are finally getting our gravy now.
I'm both, but there's like a few. There's like a handful of comic characters that I want made, and like once those are made, I can like stop. I say that, but
yeah, for me it's like 10 handfuls.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys like T-shirts and hoodies and mugs and stuff?
Yeah. What you
you can go to 3POApodcast.com right now. Use promo code 3POAWinter for 15% off your entire purchase. Now through the end of the year. How about that?
Very nice.
Don't sound too excited, Todd. Here, let me help you. It's better. Yeah.
Get your shirts.
Link in description below. Hey, what's up, chat? Look at this guy. Dusk just jerked off. The names that some of you people have on YouTube. He says, "Who's this handsome man?" That's Rektangular.
Bobby's got a lot of burner accounts.
He does. He must be talking about Thomas. Are you rocking the solo stash?
It's kind of combination beard and stash. Like I don't shave the face completely.
That's a pretty strong move, though, going solo stash.
I was getting tired of the full beard. It was just too much.
You're making a statement.
Thanks.
Kevzilla, thanks for the tater chat, man. Thanks for being a member for 16 months. How's it having Dolly lovers? Thomas, Rectangular, and Ryan. Thank you, Kevzilla. It's having good.
I've got dollies, just not dollies that
the red snapper, the ZD Toys red snapper.
Yeah, not dollies that all of you have. So,
hey, mine is on the way from AliExpress.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. It's like $17. What a
bargain. I paid twice that. Don't pre-order.
Dusk just jerked off also says empty shelf still. It's true.
Yep. Don't look. Shame.
What's up, Figure Fight Club? I enjoyed your stream last night with Ninja. I jumped on for a minute. Figure Fight Club. Good to see you here. And then Kaiju Kitty's here. He says, here to leave a like while I can. Power's out around here. Dude, I thought my power was going to go out. It's windy over here, Todd.
Yeah. I was like, please, no. I just went through this bullshit. It's like, no, I can't do this again.
Is PG&E...
For those that don't know, no, we're both in like the Seattle area.
Yeah.
So, anything over 30 miles an hour, it's like, oh my God. Power goes out.
Because the cities around here don't want to trim the trees that are right up against the power lines.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Kaiju, enjoy the replay, man. Then Figure Fight Club with the tater chat. Thank you, sir. So many loads of potatoes. Thank you, Figure Fight Club. I appreciate you. Hey, my buddy Sal's here. What's up, Sal? He says top 10 legends. Nice try, Diddy. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Got him.
I love this. Smoke him if you got him. Says Diaper Island, peas sitting down. And I have the papers if you brought the green. I like it. Sam brought the green. You have to talk to Sam Edwards. All right. Marvel Legends 2024. I thought they had a pretty strong year.
Very strong.
It was a big improvement from 2023, which I thought, it's a little rough. Or was it 2022 was like all like MCU, it seemed like. 2022, everything from then is still at Ollie's and Ross on the shelf.
Yeah. This year is probably I have the biggest list of honorable mentions of probably any year since I started collecting.
We got to do honorable mentions. That's how you cheat, and you do 15.
Yeah.
It's really top 15. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious how many of my honorable mentions are going to be on your guys' list.
Let me ask you something. You guys like to party?
You know me, I'm a party animal.
I party.
Well, it's time to party because Figure Fight Club just sent in 10 3POA podcast gifted memberships. Todd, settle down.
Send me one. I need one.
It's not a Diddy party. Let's see who got those. Sal got one. Isaac Montez. Oh, snap. Not Top Goon. Jedi Ben. Enigma 6. Mel Saint. Son of a Cranslayer. Tyler Reed. Cowabunga Dude. That's the YouTube username. Cowabunga Dude. Welcome to channel membership. Thanks to my buddy Abby over at Figure Fight Club. Thank you so much. That's enough. All right. Abby, I appreciate you as always, man. Let's get into it. We're here to talk about Marvel Legends. We're already 12 minutes into the show, and we're getting right into it, kind of. All right. So the first one, first of all, how about this graphic? I put together a really nice slideshow for you people.
You're hired.
Isn't this nice?
Very nice.
Beautiful.
It's balanced. You
And
can see everything clearly. It's a nice big number 10. Good fonts. Yeah. I chose good fonts all around.
And having been in the military, I definitely appreciate the slash through the zero.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know what font that 10 is to collector. I don't know.
It's good font.
Number 10. I think we got Thomas up first. So, Thomas, you're going to have to talk about this figure that you picked.
Got it. I didn't know if we were supposed to pull them off the shelf, so I knocked a lot of stuff over.
You could do that too. You could show them on camera, you know, whatever. But I got the slideshow with pictures, so
I got
So-
none near me. They're all downstairs.
So I'll just premise, I don't think a lot of my top 10s are like the best figures, but they're just the ones that are kind of fun for me. So I know this.
Hey, that's what it's all about. Let me disclaimer for the comment section, right? This is our own personal favorite top 10. It's just our opinions, and who are we? We're no one, except for Rektangular. He's a big shot.
Former.
Yeah. Former. David displays model behavior. Took your crown, Rektangular.
Hey, it happens. You know,
Damn it.
You can't stay on top forever.
Yep. That's just our opinions, okay?
Just like-
I'm not saying they're the best ever. They're my favorite. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
I just thought this was a cool offering, you know, the 2-pack, and I didn't read anything about it before I bought it. I thought they were going to be a little bigger, so that's like my only gripe with these guys. You know, as far as deco goes, they're not like gonna, I don't know, break any records or anything.
Yeah.
But it's just a cool figure. I like the digitized face that they did. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I hope they do re-release these at some point in like the deco of the HasLab, so then I can finally use that master mold head for something. But just to get some extra Sentinels on the shelves, I think these were pretty cool. So I'll put these as my number 10.
I love that they like are actually officially going into video game, like classic arcade game characters, because this is pretty much strictly from the arcade game.
Didn't it start as early with that Iron Man that they had the blaster like separate, like it came in like a separate box?
No.
I thought it was like a big cannon that they like sold. Like if you bought the Iron Man, it came in like its own like little rectangular box.
Oh no, he had that thing in the I believe he had it in the comics. What was that called? The pulse cannon or the Omega? Todd, are you there? What's it called?
Yeah, I don't know. You're talking about the one from the arcade game?
Yeah, the big freaking thing he has on his shoulder, and he.
Yeah, I don't know because I didn't really play those games much or at all, really. I was busy jumping out of airplanes and shooting machine guns.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you think you're better than me? Okay.
I thought that was like their first dip in their toe in there.
Maybe that was. Yeah, maybe you're
what I
right.
was looking for. So I like it because or maybe I'm wrong.
There it is.
Did they reuse a lot of that?
No.
A lot of this Iron Man, or are those
none of
legs completely different?
Everything is new sculpt on the Sentinels here.
Okay, because I haven't opened my Sentinels or this, but
that's only a year old.
Yeah, that was my concern. Was like, oh, they're just going to reuse this body for those Sentinels. Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is all new parts, and it's good. I like this figure. It's exactly what it needed to be. I do hope we get like, since it is unique sculpt, I hope we get color variants down the line.
Yep.
My one critique would be it might be a little too pink. It might be a little too Pepto.
Yeah.
It's very pink.
Yeah. Yeah. I still like it though. I like pink. Look at my lights. They're magenta. All right, Todd, you're up. You're number 10 for 2024.
Go ahead.
Icarus. It's right there on the screen. Now you got to talk about it.
Yeah, I just I'm a big sucker for more old school Jack Kirby characters, and they just nailed it, for the Jack Kirby designs. There were other good figures that were like adjacent to this one, but I love it when we get some new sculpted parts. They could have taken the easy route and or the lazy route and just painted on those discs on his chest and stuff, but
sure,
actually going the extra mile, adding new sculpted parts. And people like to complain about the Vulcan body having those breaks at the arm, but it allows them to do cool stuff like this where you can add unique gloves that are that those gloves are unique to his costume design, that we may or may not see for years. But it's
isn't
cool.
this all new sculpt?
I'm pretty sure that the arms and legs are probably Vulcan body, but the
Okay.
boots, the boots and the gloves and the chest are all new, and obviously the belt.
I mean, the fact that Icarus, who is, he's one of the Eternals, not the movie Eternals, but the fact that they would put so much money into new sculpt for such an obscure character is I thought it was pretty cool, and it is a good figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Marvel Legend. I feel like I have to preface that for a Marvel Legend. It's a good figure,
Yeah, exactly.
All right. To the chat real quick. Talib 1980. Thank you for being a member for 6 months. I'm mainly a MP Transformers collector, but dipped my toes back into Marvel Legends this year after an 8-year break. Dangerous. It is dangerous. Here's my recommendation. Don't try to play catch up with like going back and getting older A tier or A-list characters, because those are constantly coming out. You're always getting a new Captain America, Wolverine, Spider-Man. If you want to go back and get stuff you missed, stick with the obscure stuff, C-list, D-list characters, if that's what you want to do. Because everything else is going to get a re-release, and it'll be slightly better than the old one.
Yeah,
I think
everything is coming out pinless now, so it's like just be patient.
The good thing about I didn't buy any of the, except for some villains, the X-Men 97 figures, but especially if you're a new collector, if you just hold out for those X-Men 97, they're pretty accurate to the comics too. So like I wish I did get that Cyclops. So if you're just jumping in and there's new waves of that coming out, you're definitely gonna get some good mainline characters there.
Well,
and look at how many like re-releases they do now. They do straight up just reruns, reprint, same box, everything.
Yeah, that show is so popular, and it's just going to get even more popular when the next season drops, that they're just going to re-release those figures anyway. So
yeah,
don't pay scalper prices for that stuff right now.
Oh, dude, I totally forgot to do this. These were our
number 10
picks, like that. So this next one is my
number 10
pick.
Is that your voice?
No, it's
That's
not my voice.
Junior Laser Pants.
No, it's I got a audio suite that I can download files from. So, and it costs me like $120 a year. So, I'm gonna use it. So my number 10 is She-Hulk. This is the best She-Hulk they've ever done. I have very little to critique about it other than lack of range in the upper diaphragm. Like, it's not a crunch, but the crunch forward part of that upper diaphragm is very limited.
Agreed.
Of course, I haven't done it yet, but I have like probably a dozen figures I need to pop apart and modify so they can crunch forward better. Other little minor critique, and when I say little, I mean them titties, a little bit too small. She-Hulk was a busty woman, and it's nothing perverted. Just make it accurate. It's okay. Some women have bigger breastises than others, and that's okay. In fact, we prefer it. Anyway, so that's my number 10, She-Hulk. I mean, the face sculpt, the hair, everything beautiful. I love the broken gun accessory. They did a great job on this She-Hulk, and I can't wait until they put her in the Fantastic Four costume. That will be cool.
Same.
Now you know what's next?
number 9.
Our number 9 picks.
Or nueve for our Spanish speakers.
Ah, yes. Si, senor. K-Dog, real quick. K-Dog is here with a tater chat. Thank you so much. I think Marvel Legends was the 4th or 5th most successful major toy line in 2024. Really? Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying nothing. Like, I'm not calling you out, but do you have like some sort of numbers for that? Like legit factual numbers?
I want to see the receipts.
I'm curious if that was put out somewhere. Jada Toys, bring it. Yes, they did. Oh my God, Jada. I opened up some Jada figures today. Oh my God.
Yeah, I got those.
They're so good, Thomas. They're so good. He says, and those side project NECA ones are cool. Chester. Those side project NECA ones are cool. Side project. I don't know what that means, but I'll look for. Oh, it's an opinion. Okay. Thank you for the tater chat. Iodine 74. I'm not sure if that's what Pepper calls it though, but yeah, proto cannon. Pepper calls it something else. She calls it Old Faithful. True Star Screamer, thank you for the super chat. All the Build-A-Figure waves were fan channel. That's right. Zabu, the Void, and what was the other one?
I think the
Blackheart.
Zabu, the Zabu wave was the only one that I bought complete.
it
I bought the
Blackheart?
complete wave.
Yep,
I think it was
Blackheart.
Blackheart, right? Yeah.
The only one I got from the Blackheart wave was
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
Yep, same.
Yeah. Yeah, Build-A-Figures are they are fading away quickly.
Going the way of the dinosaur.
Yep. Thank you, True Star Screamer, for that super chat. All right. Back to our
Number 9.
picks. Thomas, you're number 9. Look at that.
Boom.
She-Hulk.
I wanted to put her within the top 5. All the same things that you like about her, I like about her. You know, I love the accessory. I kind of wish every Hulk would come with like an accessory like that. I put her that high on the list or that low on the list because a couple years ago I bought this thinking, okay, cool, I have a She-Hulk. And then a year later they got me
Which
again.
one?
Oh, I bought
Yeah.
like a dummy. I bought this one thinking, oh, it's the only She-Hulk we have right now. So now I have 2 of these that I never really liked their look. So I think I was just kind of pissed off at myself for buying these multiple times. But this one is, I love this look. Like there's other suits I would have liked to see her in. But I think the body type, the hair, the shading on the hair was perfect. But yeah, she probably could have had a little extra boobage.
Yeah. It's still good. It still made it still made our top 10, so it's good figure. All right, Todd. On to you. Your
Number 9.
look at that.
I'm seeing a trend here.
It is also She-Hulk.
Yeah, it was hard to between Icarus and She-Hulk because if Icarus had come with more than just a spare set of hands, he probably would have been my number 9. But I thought the gun was a pretty decent accessory for her. I wish that she had come with an alternate head. So the She-Hulk that Thomas just showed in the bright green that's got the angry face, I got that head and modded it to fit on this body and then painted it to match the skin tone.
Oh, there you go.
So I have an angry face classic She-Hulk.
Let me see your war face.
You're gonna make me run down. I'll run downstairs after this, and I'll go grab it.
No, that was a Full Metal Jacket thing.
Oh, you know what? That head. I'm wondering if that head is. I have a lot of projects that I'm working on at work, at my office at work. So I'm hoping that it's here, but it might be at work. So I'll go check.
Cool. Good pick. Real quick, we got K-Dog Broadcasting. Thank you for the gifted membership.
Smelly pirate hooker.
I didn't mean to hit that. I'm sorry. That was the wrong sound. You're not a smelly pirate hooker, K-Dog, but thank you. I appreciate your channel membership. Who got it? That was Lost Dongle. Lost Dongle, welcome to channel membership. You can stay tuned for the after show if you're here. The channel member only after show. All right. On to mine. My
Number 9.
pick. Mine, I mean, you see Giant Man in there. It's definitely not that Giant Man, but it is Wasp. All new sculpt. The head sculpts on this figure are probably some of Marvel Legends' best. The new female bodies are great. They did, for some reason, take out the upper diaphragm. Like, there's no crunch or upper diaphragm ball joint, but you do get quite a bit of range in the waist. And this Janet Van Dyne figure is really good. Nice classic look to go with my classic Avengers. And that's why she is my
Number 9.
pick. Yes. All right. Now we can move on to our
Number 8.
Thomas. We're going to start with you.
All right.
Oh, I like this figure.
It's cool. You know, I think I went and saw the movie by myself and I thought it sucked. And then before we had this live stream, I was like, let me watch it again. Maybe it's not that bad. It's still pretty bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
You know what's worse? The new one. The new one is way worse. Venom: The Last Dance is so bad. Oh my God. I did have fun watching it, but it is a horrible movie.
Have you seen Craven or heard it? I haven't heard anything about Craven. No.
I saw the Venom movies because my 14-year-old loves Venom. So we've seen all the Venom movies in the theater, and this one was the worst one. But he liked it, so whatever.
I was hoping that Craven would do well since it was rated R, but this movie should have been rated R. It really should have been.
Yeah.
It's just a great figure because one, if you don't collect movie stuff, this can be fudged into your comics display easy.
Oh yeah.
I know we've gotten tons of Carnage before, but I don't know if they've been like this big. So
no, the size of this guy is nuts because Carnage was never like huge like Venom in the comics, you know.
Like even all his tentacles, they're all different. They actually put a lot of work into this. You know, I love the sickle and the different like hand attachments. So, if you want a Carnage that you can kind of mix in whatever display you collect, and I think that's what's cool is when things are so good in the movies where they could fudge no matter what display. So this guy kind of checks all the boxes for me. So, just came off, but he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I mean, the movie's not good, but the figure is great. Hey, look at that. That looks pretty nice.
Yeah, the green match is pretty good.
Yeah, it looks better like under direct lighting. But yeah.
Good job, Todd.
Thanks.
Very nice. Let's see here. HGC says, I am awaiting the booty clap She-Hulk from the show. Sonic booms from them cheeks. Did that really happen? I remember she was twerking with who was that?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion, yeah. Dude, when that came out, I was like, oh, that's a good song, right? And so I put it on my phone and I would pick up my kid from 6th grade and I would roll the windows down and just blast it and he would be so mad at me. He's like, Dad, turn it off. Turn off Megan Thee Stallion, Dad. You're embarrassing me. I'm like,
body. Like yada yada.
Yeah, body yada yada yada. He's like, you always play body yada yada and it's embarrassing. I'm like, it's my job, kid.
Yep.
It's my job.
When you're a parent, you can do the same thing.
Yep. My dad did it to me with Creedence Clearwater Revival. Mm-hmm. All right. On to let's see, Todd's
Number 8.
Ooh, Lalandra.
Yeah, once again, they could have gone the easy route and just tried to paint a lot of the details on, and they went the extra mile and they actually did some sculpting. I wish that she had come with an unhelmeted head, but otherwise, and the cape is okay, but you can't. Hasbro's never going to give us soft goods, so or almost never.
When they do like the soft goods, it's like the cheapest, worst soft goods like ever. Yeah. Hey, listen, guys, I like CCR, but when I was, in middle school, and my dad rolls up and he's blasting it, it's like you're getting laughed at. Okay.
Yeah.
And I returned the favor to my son with Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, so good. All right. My
Number 8.
Nick Fury from the 3-pack. This has the Nick Fury Jr., I guess they call it, or the Sam, the inspired by Samuel L. Jackson, which then went on to be played by Samuel L. Jackson in the MCU. But it also came with the classic Nick Fury head. I believe mostly Vulcan body, but just it was a great 3-pack all around.
Yeah, the whole pack.
Yeah. I didn't realize. I mean, I did realize how how much of an update we needed from the Bucky Cap body Nick Fury. But man, this was just really nice. I want to get a second 3-pack, and I missed it on Black Friday when it was on sale on Amazon. Still in
Nice.
stock, so hopefully it goes on sale again because I want a second set because it's that good. The Dum Dum
Yeah.
Dugan is great. Yeah.
Mhm.
Tyler brought 3. Damn, Tyler, you bought 3 at full price? See, I'll buy 1 at full price, and then I got to find a deal.
Yeah, let me know if it goes on sale again because I would probably like to grab another one.
Samuel Edwards says that's better than your mom playing Elvira, the country song Elvira. Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Hey,
That's
your
great.
heart's on fire.
Omar says, "Can we get a recap?" I forgot everyone's line. No, you cannot, Omar. You'll have to rewind and watch it again.
Yep.
Okay, real figures.
Real play crew.
I like real figure. Real figures is Omar's show. It's good. All right, on to the next one.
Oh, I just want to mention that was on my honorable mentions. That 3-pack.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh well, we're gonna get to that.
Okay.
Could you stop spoiling the honorable mention section of the show?
Hey man, I would have started if it was me. I would have started with the honorable mentions.
No,
but
you go 10
this
through
is
2,
your show,
and
so-
then before the big finale, before the climax, you go. But
Oh.
first, honorable mentions, and then
Tease.
you go
You
then
got
you
to
go
tease, huh?
number 1, right?
Gotcha.
All right, so we got Nick Fury onto our
Number 7.
Wait,
Number
did you
7
skip-
on our
you
top
skipped-
10.
No, you didn't skip me. Yeah, that was your number 8. Never mind.
Todd. I got this, man.
I had to go downstairs. I'm all confused now.
All right,
I'm old.
Thomas from Thomas Goes Nostalgic.
Number 7.
I love this thing. And I love that in the last 2 years that Dark Phoenix and this Phoenix were going for so much before they re-released. So it's just nice that we got that red one last year. And then this one was a nice bonus, but this is kind of a cheat for me more than the figure. I just love this effects piece.
Right.
It can go because it can go with that Dark Phoenix too. I didn't even know it was articulated until I pulled it off the shelf. But this thing's rad. I really want to put some like lights behind it, but the angry face is fantastic.
Well, the cool thing, the base of it is hollow, so you can put lights in the base. Yeah.
Yeah, you just pop that off, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. This was a really nice offering. I thought this was cool. So looks awesome on the shelf as like a centerpiece too. So
Oh yeah.
number 7.
I'm glad I got it on BBTS when they put it up for $35 the day it went live. I was like, I'm hopping on that because it was supposed to be 50 and everyone had it for 50, but Big Bad put it up for 35.
I forgot
and I
about that.
locked that in.
Yeah, I don't remember if you told me or if I told you.
I
but
told you, Todd.
probably. Yeah.
Trying to take credit. But yeah, you know how many times over the years, over like the last 10 years or 9 years, 9 years since that 2-pack came out, the Phoenix and Cyclops 2-pack, I was so close so many times to going back and buying that Toy Biz. Was it Phoenix or Dark Phoenix? Dark Phoenix, just for the effects piece, just for the bird, and I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
Because this came out and it's better.
It's way better.
Yeah.
I just wish it was a little bit bigger for
That's
deluxe.
what she said.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's good. Good.
Figure Fight Club, just to back up a little bit, says, my parents played 90s Indian music. People didn't understand anything. That was probably embarrassing. And then Zakanen with the super chat. Thank you so much, Zakanen. Wife just came down and said, oh, the one with the eyes. Please put your sunglasses on, LP. I'm sorry. I won't show off my baby blues anymore. Thank you for the super chat, Zakanen. All right, now we are moving on to Todd's
Number 7.
Flag Iron Man.
Yes, very nice. Huge upgrade from the original one that we got back in that Captain America movie wave.
That undersized turd.
Oh my god, it's so tiny.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean all those all those Iron Man figures, unfortunately, from 10 years ago, you can throw in the garbage now. But this was a huge improvement, and we're so much closer to our Dark Avengers now. We just need a Dakin.
Yes, we need an updated Dakin. I'm tired of the huge floppy foot Dakin that's on my shelf.
Yeah.
Real quick, we got Zakanin
See, I should be
with
watching
5 3POA podcast memberships. Thank you so much, Zakanin. I did not see who got those, but I could probably scroll up and look and scream their names into the microphone. Aaron E. Nichols, White Mike Vegeta, Parliament Paul, Inhaled Farts, and Lone Wolf Labs. Welcome to 3POA Podcast membership thanks to Zakanin. All right. Oh, I got to keep these on.
Whole
I
time.
can't show off the baby blues to Zakanin's wife. All right. I know Inhaled Farts. That is his Instagram name as well. Todd, what were you saying?
I don't know. Probably that I am missing out on these memberships because I'm on the show.
Are you subscribed?
Maybe.
Oh, you unsubscribed, didn't you?
No, but keep it up and I will.
All right. On to my
Number 7.
The Scarlet Spider. Now, if you are a fan and a follower of the 3POA podcast, you probably remember when I said that this didn't look that great because the hoodie was an overlay and it looked too bulky. Well, 2023 Laser Pants, you were wrong. This is a good figure, and I like it quite a bit, and that's why it's at my
Number 7.
It's a good upgrade from the old retro carded one. All right. Real quick, Figure Fight Club says GameStop has them, and they have a great sale going on right now. Has what? Please clarify. Are you going to send me to GameStop.com right now to buy something that I don't need?
Yeah, I was going to send you to wicked.com.
No, not that. Mattel already did that to me. Zakanin says, okay, my marriage is safe for a few moments longer. Appreciate it, LP. Hilarious. Hey, David Carlier. Thank you for gifting 1 3POA podcast membership. I much appreciate that, sir. Thank you, David Carlier. That went to Michael Woods. Welcome, Michael Woods, to channel membership. Stay tuned for the after show. And HGC with the super chat. Thank you, sir. He says, is Robert Lava here tonight? You guys familiar with Robert Lava?
I prefer lava.
Robert Lava?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I might have that somewhere. Let me pull this up.
All I know is Bobby hates that costume on Spider-Man.
I felt like, wasn't it last week that he was kind of shitting on it a little bit?
Yep.
He might have been, yeah, the Ben Riley. He was shitting on the whole Clone Saga.
Yep.
You're like, it's cool. It's 90s.
There it is. There's a good old Robert Lava right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
The great value Bobby Vallon.
Timu Bobby.
Timu Bobby.
Mm-hmm. Wish Bobby. There it is.
What's his real name? Isn't it Dan?
I think it is Dan.
Or Dan.
Sorry, Dan. And Dan. Oh, Figure Fight Club says Phoenix is there on GameStop on buy 2, get 1 free. It's not bad.
Cool.
Not bad at all. Oh my God, Killustrated Figs! Thank you so much, Killustrated Figs, for 5 3POA podcast memberships. We got Wayne, Smiley, Aaron Logan, Stormfire Blizzard, and RP and Bjorn Jorgensen. Welcome to channel membership. Thanks to Killustrated Figs. I'm going to be on Killustrated Figs channel on Tuesday, I think. Is that right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Killustrated. All right. So we got to our number 7s, right? So what comes next?
Number 6.
Look at this beautiful slideshow. I put a
Done
lot of
good.
time into this for you people. I hope it's appreciated.
It's impressive.
Thank you. Finally. Thomas, you're up first. Your number. Oh, wait. Your.
Number 6.
So the 2-pack, the VHS 2-pack with Vulture. I've been kind of conservative when buying Spider-Man. I remember when the retro carded, like kind of the first retro card blue and red Spider-Man came out, and that was like sort of the best one since the Pizza Spidey. But that one you can see the red pins in, so I really wanted to upgrade it. So just a good figure. The colors are way brighter, and sometimes I buy figures just for the accessory, but just that flat mask.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's just a really cool thing to have. He comes with the Peter Parker head, which you didn't get with the other retro cards. So just nice to have those pins not showing. And it's a classic Spidey, so can't go wrong. I wish it did probably have some of the toe articulation, but still a great Spider-Man.
You know, when I got that 2-pack thinking that this Spider-Man was on that newer Renew Your Vows Spider-Man body, but it is not.
Nope.
It is on the 9-year-old Sunfire body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a big letdown. But I get your point. I mean, the colors on it are great. The head sculpt is great. The mask accessory is great. And that Vulture it came with was pretty damn good, too.
It was cool. I like the colors on that one.
Yeah.
And no ugly pins.
No ugly pins. That's true. Yes, Illustrated Fig says the Figgy Awards on Tuesday. I'm presenting the award for Best Figure of the Year. I'm sorry, dude. I forget. Illustrated Figs. I'm so sorry. All right, okay, we'll get to that in a minute. On to Todd and his
Number 6.
Oh,
Once again,
Janet Van Dyne.
second appearance.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been wanting
Is
a
this post beating from Hank Pym or pre beating?
pre. She's
Oh, okay.
her makeup is flawless.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no black eyes to cover up with more
Good.
makeup.
That was wrong with him to do that.
Yeah, it's very wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just I have the old Toy Biz red Wasp, which was kind of hard to find when I got back into collecting, and so this one is a huge upgrade, especially the head sculpts and the paint are immaculate, at least on the ones that I have, and yeah, I'm a huge sucker for anything that's Hank Pym related. So yeah, she had to be on my list.
I think Figure Fight Club is drinking. He says, "Who the hell is that?" That's a great head.
Conehead Wasp, yeah.
Is that Conehead Wasp? Yeah. All right. On to my
Number 6.
The Punisher from the Bushwhacker 2-pack. Bushwhacker, weird character. Punisher, cool character. And I really like this Punisher. I think it's a great update. I hope they do a classic Punisher on this body, because this is a new body they made just for the Punisher. However, the Screaming Head, oof. That thing is ugly. That is rough. That doesn't look normal. That looks like if Clayface was mid-transformation from one face to another. It's wild how bad that Screaming Punisher head is. That's why I chose this picture here. Handsome Punisher.
I actually like that Screaming Head. Not necessarily for Punisher, but just as a head that I can use for other stuff.
His mouth is half of his face.
He's really screaming.
Yeah,
Needs you to know that he's scared.
The facial anatomy is incorrect.
Scared and or in extreme pain.
No, it doesn't look like he's in pain. It looks like he's going to take a really big bite of something. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, very hungry.
Frank Castle does work up a mighty hunger after all that killing.
he has to go to White Castle.
He does get, well, he's got to stack a few White Castles together to open his mouth that wide. You know? Yeah.
I hope they release this one in a single pack because I really didn't want Bushwhacker. I kind of did that with a bunch of the Wolverine 2-packs too. Like I skipped out on them just because I didn't want like all these extra characters. But
every time someone says Bushwhacker, I'm just like, I'm gonna grab a kid and you know. Remember the Bushwhackers from WWE?
Yeah,
F?
unfortunately, I do.
Oh my God, those guys, the Bushwhackers. It just sounds so wrong. Okay.
They were cool figures because their action move was actually like what they did.
Yeah. Fig Fan Samurai wants to know what Glob Shillman's top 10 legends. Well, I talked to him, and he said he couldn't possibly narrow it down because every Marvel legend that came out in 2024 was absolutely perfect, and they were all S tier. They were all 10s, and nothing was wrong with any of them, and they were all excellent selections and perfect figures. So he can't do a top 10. But thanks for asking, Fig Fan Samurai. And then Dino Spumoni, thanks for being a channel member. This Punisher needs the van. Yeah, Ramen Toys has you covered. They're putting out a cool black van, which I think still might be up for pre-order for not a horrible price. So get on it. And then Dusk just jerked off. He says, why are people hating on Bushwhacker and his cock arm? He's a cool action figure. I like Bushwhackers on my shelf. It's just odd. That's all I'm saying. No hate. I'm not hating on Bushwhacker. You guys hating on Bushwhacker?
What's that fear that is like that fear of holes? Like his hands look so freaky.
It's got 4 holes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Too prominent.
It's weird. Okay. Thank you, Dusk. Just jerked off. We must now move on. We are halfway through our list. I don't know why my voice is cracking. But we must move on to number 5 of 2024. Thomas. What? Wait, who? What?
Cinco.
Oh, yeah, Cinco. Si, senor. ¿Cómo está?
Number 5.
Thomas. With an MCU figure.
Yeah. I think this was like the first movie that I got excited for in a while. And, you know, it was fun. I don't think it was like an Oscar winner, but I loved the costume. I know they took some liberties with it. I would have loved this figure a lot more if I know they would never do this if it some kind of arm swap where you can like take the arms off, put the bare arms on. But just seeing him in the cowl for the first time, the colors pop really well. I thought it was really cool. So just, I love that there's some semblance of the comics in there, but they still made it different. And that face sculpt, the unmasked sculpt, I think is fantastic compared to the original 2 Fox Wolverines that came out. So it was nice to see that they did an upgrade there.
Yeah, it's probably the best head sculpt based on a real person. Like that Hugh Jackman head they did is spot on. I can't think of any other human likeness they've done better than that.
The only other figure like I'd love to see from that movie is if they did a Gambit. I think that would be really cool to kind of have them paired together. I don't know if we'll get it, but I think it'll be cool.
I think they're going to do them all, honestly, dude. I think
so.
Probably late next year we'll probably be seeing them. I think Gambit, Elektra, Blade, X-23.
I'd be all in on
That's
that.
what I think. Listen, like the Deadpool characters from the first 2 movies, it took a while for them to come out. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, good choice. I hope they do this character without the sleeves, because to me the sleeves are just bad. It was a bad look all around.
I don't know if
and
it's
when
true.
They came off. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know if it's true, but I think because he had skin cancer on his arms, that they kept him covered. So I don't know if that was the reason if so, like good.
I've heard that as well. I have heard that as well. Yeah.
So good for the studio doing right. You know, I don't know if they actually like digitized his arms in later, but I think most of the times where he's like the bare arms, he's like indoors.
Now, see, I heard that in some scenes they had to completely remove the sleeves digitally, so those are actually CG arms. I need to do more like research on that and not just look at YouTube thumbnails casually as I doom scroll through the YouTube homepage. But it's what it's what I saw on a thumbnail one time like 4 weeks ago. So yeah, that's a good choice. All right, now on to Todd's.
Number 5.
Ooh, Power Princess, strong. Good choice.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised now that she's not higher up on the list, but yeah, that figure turned out excellent. Pretty decent accessories. The paint on, I got 2 of them. Yeah, on both of them, paint was really well done. And yeah, the only thing, again, I would have loved to have seen is an alternate yelling face, which I have again customized that as well, so which I will show off at a later date.
This is a better Wonder Woman figure than Todd McFarlane has ever done.
Yeah, that's why she sold out everywhere.
Have you seen some of the customizers repainting her as Wonder Woman?
Yeah, lots of them.
It's fire, yo.
So she wasn't easier to get than that Wonder Woman?
This one was, hard. Well, I mean...
Yeah, well, this one came out right before the McFarlane one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then everybody pre-ordered this knowing that they were going to customize it into a Wonder Woman, and then McFarlane said, "Oh, wait, I got a Wonder Woman too."
All right, now on to my...
Number 5.
Cable. Yeah, I'm sure Omar is in the chat. When this was first revealed, probably a year ago or so, I don't know, a year and a half ago, whatever it was, I was dumping on it pretty hard. Like, I don't know, the legs look too skinny. I don't know, we'll see. Omar was right. I ended up loving this figure. I think it's really good for Marvel Legend. I still stand by. Legs are a bit too thin, but that's a minor critique now. Also, the lower legs are a little bit too long. A little bit out of whack there, but yeah, good Cable figure. I would actually like to see the last Cable, the 90s Cable with the big shoulder pads. I would like to see that one put on this body, because that other Cable was on the old Hyperion body, I think. So, in need of an update there, but yeah, my number 5 is Cable.
Just needs to get rid of those pins.
You're right. Pins got to go.
Yo.
Let's see here. We got a super chat from Ryan in parentheses. Thank you so much. He says, had Bushwhacker Luke at an event. Bro stripped down to a jockstrap and worked out with weight bands beside me backstage. Oh my God. He was like, shit, fug. Oh my God. Were you scarred for life? He stripped down to a jockstrap and was working out with weight bands? Luke Bushwhacker? My God. Thank you for the super chat. Dank Ches says, La Biblioteca de Muerte. The book is dead? The Book of the Dead. Mike who Cheese Harry. She's expensive as hell, just like a woman. He's talking about Power Princess.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much she's going for on the secondary market there. Quite a bit, huh?
Yeah, she was like $50 for a while.
Woo! Thank you, Mike who Cheese Harry. All right. We are an hour into the show. We're going to move on to our
Number 4.
number 4 pick for top 10 Marvel Legends of 2024.
Number 4.
God, I love that. Again, my slideshow is peak. Go ahead, Thomas.
Boom. Awesome build to figure. I'm glad there was no rules on this list, so that's why it's mixed with Baths and Deluxe. But think we got a little tease that we're going to get some more from the Savage Land, so I'm glad I put this guy together. I think Hasbro has been killing it with the animals. I wish they would do more. I know some of the people with like G.I. Joe don't like the figures with animals. Like, I will buy it because it has the animal. So, like, just random setups, photos, you know, and I think a much needed update from that original 3-pack back in the day.
Yeah.
So hopefully Shayna's coming soon. I think probably she will. But
You like how they teased us at the last live with like, oh, it's going to be... Nope, it's Professor X.
which is
Yeah.
fine. But it's like, man, you guys really love to piss everyone off.
I do want that Professor X. I'm not going to lie, but
Mm-hmm.
you
It's
know
cool for
that
you.
that Shaun of the She-Devil is going to be all covered up.
Probably.
There will be no cleavage on that figure.
It'd be cool because
You
you
know
have a big dinosaur collection, right?
I have a massive dinosaur collection.
So that'll make a pretty
Lots of-
sweet.
Yeah.
Get some in there.
Yeah, Jesse Falcon said Storm and Rogue will never get Savage Line costumes. Not while
under
he's
Hasbro.
there. Well, not while Marvel owns the license. Nope. Or not while, yeah, not while Disney is involved.
Well, good thing we got other companies that'll bootleg their shit,
Yeah.
right? Come on, Ramen. We need Cave Woman girl with white stripe down the middle of her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Skunk hair.
Yep. Yeah, Zabu is a good Build-A-Figure. And yes, Build-A-Figures, Deluxes, who cares? You can pick a HasLab. This is our list. Figure Fight Club. Okay, on to Todd's.
Number 4.
Quattro. Yeah, this is a very welcome addition. You know, everybody gets, oh, another Captain America. Come on. But, you know, since they've been going pinless, I'm like, let's go full force, bro. Let's make everything pinless. But, you know, it just sucks that you have to re-buy everything.
I stand corrected. It's not bootlegging. Bootlegging
Right.
is different. That's a different thing.
Yeah, they're inspired by.
Ignoring licensing requirements. Bootlegging is something else entirely. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. The Musk video coming out. Ace, I got to get you back on. I want to talk about the Musk again. Let's plan a show. I'm excited for the Musk. I got a new shelf just for a 4-foot-long Musk, which is like a double set. It's going to be. And I got some new turtles to put in it. Look at this. The Mezco turtles. Phenomenal. Don't be too excited, Todd.
Well, I'm still waiting to get my hands on this figure. It hasn't shipped yet, but just based on reviews, yeah, I'm psyched to get it. I wish they hadn't spent. I don't know how much money it cost them to put those stupid lenticular shields and those foot stands in with the packages, but you know, I wish they would have saved that money and given us an actual Captain America shield that wasn't shattered.
This is the look Todd gave when he found out that it came with a lenticular shield.
Yep.
Right there.
That's why you have to keep buying more, because the 80th had all those holes in it, and
Yep.
not this one. It's like, just give us variants of the shield if you could. Like,
Accessory packs. But if they do accessory packs, then they don't have an excuse to release the same figure again.
Exactly.
That's, how
Right.
that's how they get you. All right. Now on to my
Number 4.
Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. That's right, baby. Yeah, great figure. I don't know what else to say about it. I love the fire effect that puts him like he's wheeling, you know, like doing a wheelie. A wheelie? I like that. I like all the flame effects, the fire wheels. X-Manny was mentioning how short he was, but that didn't bother me at all because mine will always live on the bike, pretty much. But yeah, Danny Ketch Ghost Rider is my
Number 4.
Good number 4.
Oh, hey, cool. Ace says, thanks, Mr. Laserpants. Would be honored to be back to talk Musk. Yes, we got to plan that. All right.
Is he talking about your scent?
No, the Musk.
Oh,
Mobile,
I thought
underground,
maybe-
sewer command.
I thought he was talking about your body odor.
I smell good. I have
Oh,
excellent
okay.
hygiene, Todd.
Okay. Never mind.
Oh, you mean my manly Musk?
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. No, the Musk is mobile, underground, sewer command.
Sewer command. Okay.
Yeah, it's a sewer layer that's not made by NECA. All right, we gotta move on, fellas. To
Number 3.
beautiful slideshow. Thomas, you're up first. Your
Number 3.
It's the
Is-
new Sabertooth.
mm-hmm.
Much needed upgrade for size. I love the Apocalypse one. I know that was going for a lot of money, and I found it in a comic shop for like $8. So I was really sad to part with it because it was a good find, but I think we definitely needed this bigger buck. I would have even liked it to be a little bigger. I think this is the Caliban buck. I'm not sure, but it's just so much nicer to have him on a bigger body.
Omega Red, right?
Is it Omega Red?
Yeah.
But still a great figure. I like the other one they released a couple of years ago, the Willem Dafoe looking one, because it reminded me of like the old Toy Biz one with like the switch scars.
Right. All
But having a
skinny.
bigger one, yeah, I would have. Hopefully someday I would like a bigger one, more in line with like the cartoon. But this one's great
Without pins.
without pins. Yes,
Without pins.
Yeah, that's how they're gonna get you again. Get you
Right.
to buy it again.
It's a great figure. And next time it won't be in a 2-pack. You'll be like, damn, I should have waited another year.
Mhm.
All right, Todd. What's up with your
Number 3.
Warbird?
Yep. One of my favorite characters, and she turned out pretty damn good. My only complaint is like I wish the hair was a little bit more out of the way so she could look up a little bit more. But other than that, the paint turned out great, and I don't agree with Manny about the boots. I thought they did a really good job of placing that thigh cut right where it is.
New internet beef, Rectangular versus X-Manny 87.
Let's
wait
go,
for that
Manny.
one. Can't wait for that one. You know, I wanted to
Yeah.
have X-Manny on this episode, but I was like, he's gonna make his own video of his top 10, so I don't want to encroach on that. Maybe I'll do a top 10 worst and have X-Manny on for that one. That would be fun. And I can ring up Anthony's Customs. We can get the toxic trio of evil toy haters together, talk about the worst Marvel Legends. Okay.
You get all the Hasbros coming out of the closet for
Oh
that.
my god, that would be great. Before we get to mine, KJ Smith, thank you for the tater chat. He says, if Bushwhacker isn't LP's number 1, he's mad capping, yo. On God. KJ Smith is bussing.
It's tripping.
He'd be bussing. They didn't say tripping no more. It's bussing.
Oh, okay.
Robert Diaz, thanks for the tater chat. He says we need to get Mike Honcho's top 10 female figures. December 28th, me and Bobby are doing, or me and Mike Honcho are doing our top 10 figures of 2024, which is everything, not just Legends, because I don't think Bobby bought a single Marvel Legend. But yeah, we're going to be December 28th. Will be 3POA episode 83, I think. Thank you, Robert. I got to take these off. Man, it's getting hard to see.
Give me a headache.
Yeah. Well, I got to get my other glasses on. My reading glasses. Oh, that's better. Okay.
Hey, aren't you on that new Skeleton Crew Star Wars show?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's the guy. I recognize his glasses.
Okay. Let's stop. Getting silly. John Garrett says Dwight said something about forearms from the Savage Land, and Dan shut him up. Well, do you think we're gonna get forearm from the Mutant Liberation Front? They did Strife and Zero, right? They were Mutant Liberation Front.
Mm-hmm.
Is that after your time?
That pack is so discounted right now.
What's it at now? I found it for $25 at Ross.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, it's Amazon has like 55.
Yeah. The only character in that box that people really wanted was Strife, you know.
Was Random in that?
No, Random was single packed, wasn't he? Or no, he was in the box set. I don't remember.
I think he
Todd,
was.
do you remember?
He was disappointing, but
yeah,
he was in it.
He was too small.
Way too small.
Random should have been on that Sabretooth body.
Yeah, I didn't buy that figure.
Now he's super cheap.
Yeah. Yep. All right, let's see here. We got Dusk just jerked off says, another Captain America. Come on. Come on, Todd. You don't want to answer him? He's calling you out.
He's better.
Okay.
He's better than the previous one.
All right. John Garrett says, it's funny because everyone said that if you miss the 20th cap, just wait and they'll release a better one. They were right.
Yep.
Yeah. And if you miss the Secret Wars cap, just wait. They will release a better one with
a real shield.
Yeah, non-broken shield. And probably with better torso articulation like this Hydra cap, which is, it has no business being as good as it is, but we'll get to that. All right. On to my, let's see here. What is this, number 3? Is that right?
Numero
3.
Angel. Thought they did a pretty damn good job with the wings. I'm happy to get a updated Warren Worthington III. I hope that they get to the blue suit soon, and also the X Factor suit, and also Archangel on this body would be great. Yeah, I really like this Angel, and it's of course not without its faults, like the top of the boots being painted on like that and painted on poorly, but it looks cool, man, with the wings out, flying up on a nice flight stand with the other X-Men around him. It looks cool. So, Angel is my
number 3.
Moving on to our
number 2
pick for top 10 Marvel Legends 2024. You okay, Todd?
I'm just recovering from a cold, and I'm just not. I'm already low energy, so I'm even less energy now.
I'm recovering from a cold too.
Yeah.
No cap.
Virtual high five.
Thomas goes nostalgic.
Number 2.
Yes.
Great cable. Great cable. Yeah. I will buy any cable that comes out. I think back in the 90s, he probably had the most, other than Wolverine, had like the most like alternate costumes. And
the orange space costume. Remember that
if
one?
that came out, I'd buy it. If the white one came out, I'd buy it. The Dayglow neon one, I'd get it.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how they did like all those alternate costumes in the 90s, and between this and the Sasquatch one, we've only have 2 in the newer age of Marvel.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, did they announce one for the next X-Men 97 wave? I mean, or was that part of the leaks?
Oh God, I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look. Probably. I mean, it probably is. You know. What?
I mean, doesn't he look just like this in the show?
Yeah, but they all switch costumes at the end. Or did he keep this one?
I thought he kept it, but
I
I
don't
think
remember now.
he switches to this one at the end.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I know you mentioned the pins before. I guess the only thing that's kind of weird is that he only has pins on this arm.
On the right arm, yeah.
Weird, right? And that's
Yeah.
like a new arm, isn't it?
It must not
I don't know
be.
if I don't know of any other figure that has that arm.
But I guess I'll give it points because
Mm.
actually we've seen these weapons a million times, but they finally put deco on them. So I guess that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is weird that just that one arm has pegs.
Yeah,
All right.
'cause his knees are pinless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
They gotta save that 2 cents per figure.
Right.
Exactly. Todd, your
Oh.
number.
Number 2.
What happened?
Number 2.
Yeah, they finally got Luke finally got justice up
Yeah,
in
it's
these
okay.
streets. Just okay.
I
What's
like
wrong
it.
with it?
It's good.
What's wrong with you?
It's just if you're gonna make a whole new body, just go the extra mile and give them the ball joint at the waist. Enough of the straight waist cut with the swivel. It's the same amount of parts. You're already making new tooling. Just make it like G.I. Joe Classified. Just do it.
You're asking too much. You are so
I'm not.
toxic.
You're right.
So toxic.
That's I can't argue that. Thank you. But yeah, no, I do like it, but it's always like, oh, this is good, but it's new tooling. Why not just go that extra little bit? Put a little bit more effort, not extra budget. You're already making a new tool. You can do it with G.I. Joe.
Again, it's so they can sell you the ultimate version down the road.
Yeah, in 2028, probably 6 months after I die of a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
We mean Damn, dude.
Confirmed.
Okay, my number
2.
astonishing Wolverine. I'm really looking forward to finishing this team, and this is a really good update to the old Toy Biz one. What, you don't like this one? You don't like Astonishing X-Men?
Me?
Did you just
Me?
Did you just zip your mouth closed?
No, I was scratching my beard. But that pose is kind of crazy. Like his ankles like exploding, right?
Yeah. I didn't
That's-
pose this. This is Hasbro's posing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, they made some new sculpt that pretty much just works for this Wolverine, So that was cool.
Those what's it called? Claws are fantastic.
Yes, those are the best claws.
Those
The same claws as they use on the movie figures, which is the way they should just go with all of them now. Really.
Exactly. It's like why are you wasting our time?
Yeah.
I think all my older Wolverines, their claws are just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Salad forks.
Yeah.
Yep. So we need Beast from this team because that old Beast is way too small and just dated. And Kitty Pryde, even though the one from the Juggernaut wave kind of works. Wouldn't mind a Colossus, right? Even though the one they put out kind of works, but just put Kitty Pryde and Colossus in a 2-pack. 100% accurate to astonishing. Put out a new Danger, right? And then they'll have to like do one of those Dragon Man style pre-orders for armor. Todd, have you read Astonishing X-Men?
No.
It's good.
I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't look bad. Just it's just not. Most of those looks and everything are just not.
It's written by Joss Whedon.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you borrow my trade.
Okay.
I'm going to come to your house tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Will you be awake?
Probably not.
Okay.
Leaving the
I'll stop
doorstep.
at Denny's. Yep. Just put it outside. I'll just come. But anyway. All right. So stupid. GIE, the producer, says extra effort isn't in Marvel Legends vocabulary.
Not
I mean,
usually.
I can't argue that. They do a good
it's like
job.
not and then every now and then they do, and you're like, wow, and then they
Yeah.
go back to business as usual.
Yeah, we're so used to them doing the bare minimum that anytime that they do more than that, we're like, holy crap.
Right. Now, before we get to our
And finally, number 1.
before we get to that, we have some honorable mentions. Right? Look at that slideshow. Thomas, your honorable mentions right here, buddy.
Oh wow,
Go ahead.
one slide. You worked hard on that one.
I did.
That's a good one.
A lot of photoshopping here.
I don't think this Colossus is like the best figure, but it completes the team sort of. So just nice to kind of get this years later. The face sculpt's pretty cool. Can probably fudge into a comic accurate display.
Sure.
I don't really think this is all that great a figure, but I think the idea that this is like one step closer to getting us maybe feral. So it's nice. I'm sure they're gonna reuse the arms and the legs, but at this point, just give us that damn figure. So Wolfsbane made the list, and then finally the Beyonder. Just cool to build out the Secret War display.
Yep.
I bought him for different reasons. I like the disco look.
The Travolta.
Yeah, like I love that. But I'm gonna put him in my little Dazzler diorama that I built and just put him right next to him. So
turn on the Bee Gees.
I wish
he'll
I
look
had
good
it
in
on
that.
Yeah. What I like about them is that they've never done Beyonder before, and so whenever you get a character in the line for the first time, it's good.
And the accessory's pretty cool. Titania probably would have been on my list, but she hasn't shown up yet. So I bet she's good.
Yeah, she's pretty good. I got it. All right, Todd, your honorable mentions.
Way too many. Yeah, my list is way bigger than that, but I appreciate you doing with the work you did.
Yeah, well, it was a very nice slideshow with your logo on it. So
thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really liked that Angel. I'm not a big fan of the character per se, but they killed it with those wings. And if for whatever reason you want to have more static looking wings for your Angel, you can use Spawn McFarlane wings on that. They plug right in.
Really?
Yeah. So
that's cool.
Just a little pro tip for you.
Is that like angelic Spawn thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I got one from Target that was on clearance, and just for the wings, and repainted the wings because they were, I don't know, like a dark gray or something. So then I added some white paint to them, and then they plug in, no problem, right? And he'll stand fine with them.
Nice.
Yeah, and Zabu was the only BAF that I completed this year that I can remember. I really wanted to build that demonic guy, Blackheart, but I'm not buying that wave, and I'm not paying over $100 for that BAF. When I know,
well, just look at Anthony's Customs and X Manny's review of it. That was enough to get me be like, I'm not even going after it.
Well, I'm sure I watched them, but I don't remember what they said. But
it's not good.
I just know that they're gonna re-release it as a deluxe. They'll probably put him with Mephisto or something, and you're gonna have to buy him again.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just wait.
Yep, there you go. And that Odin, dude, is solid. Yeah. Nice
Very
big boy.
solid.
Needs more paint on him, but
yeah,
he's big.
Speaking of which, tomorrow I'm planning to do a live stream on my channel, the unboxing of the Odin throne from Toy Blocks. As far as I know, I'm the first person on YouTube to get him. He hasn't officially gone up for sale yet. I was able to buy one of his early production models because he was still making a few minor tweaks. So yeah, if you're interested, please tune into my channel tomorrow.
And there's a
That-
link in the description below to Todd's channel. There you go.
That TV show set is crazy, and he came out with that really quick. The
Yeah,
Franklin Murray one.
Yeah, him and his design partner are they are beasts, man. They are amazing guys.
Cool. HGC says, I know where you're coming from, Laser Pants. Thank you, HGC. I appreciate you. Figure Fight Club says, does 3POA still have producers? In fact, yes. Right here. There's a producer right there. Helping me out in the chat. And then, see, this is what I'm talking about. Dusk Just Jerked Off says, hey, LP, I can tell you worked really hard on this slideshow, and I just want to say I appreciate it. P.S. I love you. Oh, my God. This got a little awkward.
Yeah, especially with Mrs. Pants in the chat.
I love you, too, Dusk Just Jerked Off. And then Mrs. Figure Fight Club is here. What's up, Mrs. Figure Fight Club? Hey, Ryan. Hey, Mrs. Figure Fight Club. All right. My honorable mention of 2024 is right here. I did put the Iron Fist and Luke Cage in there because I do like them. But again, they couldn't make the top 10 just because they could have been just a little bit better. You know, like the emblem on Iron Fist's chest is way too small.
Never happy, this guy. Never happy.
I'm just saying this. I like them, but they're not on the top 10. That's what I'm saying. Okay. His shoulders need to be bigger. Luke Cage should have had a ball joint at the waist. Odin is great, lacking a little paint. Chest was a little narrow on this new Spider-Man, and that's an all-new Buck too, and that should have had the same articulation setup as the Renew Your Vows body. But the Waldos were good. I do like that Superior Spider-Man quite a bit. And then the Arcade Sentinels, I really liked. But I would prefer that they tone down the pink. And those are the reasons why these didn't make my list, but they're still high up there, and I still really like them. All right. On to our...
And finally, number 1.
Thomas, you are first with your number 1 pick. Oh my God, it's an MCU figure.
I know. These guys pose way better than they should, I think. And I think while the MCU's been kind of crap lately, they should really dip into the well of army builders that we haven't gotten before, Chitauri. So I think this is a good first step. These figures articulate very well.
How did they do Outriders before the Chitauri?
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's a 6-year gap between those movies. Chitauri came first, Outriders second, but they did Outriders first, and they still have not touched the Chitauri.
I think
That's to me, that's wild.
yeah,
That's because
it's just been such a good year for army builders in general. So finally getting these guys instead of just having the main villains like the Black Order on the shelf, it really just kind of adds to it. So pretty cool.
Yeah,
because they have to throw Diamond Select a bone every once in a while and say, okay, you guys can make the Chitauri.
But that thing sucked, and it's too big for Legends. Todd, I wish you'd just shut your mouth. No, I'm kidding. Please don't. I'm sorry. All right, Todd.
And finally, number 1.
Iron Fist.
Toe articulation and everything.
That's that old Renew Your Vows body, right?
I think so.
New chest pieces, but yeah, because of the collar. It's built in there. That dragon emblem's too small, though.
I'm very content with it. I think they knocked this figure out of the park.
You should want more.
I'm
should have higher
getting
standards.
old. I'm giving up.
You and my wife should have higher standards, Todd.
That's what she tells me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh boy, guys, we gotta take a little break from this. Because we got 5 3POA memberships from Figure Fight Club. That's 5 from Figure Fight Club. Thank you so much, Motu Guru, Big Kev GS, Hard Act to Follow, Trivial Psychic, and Tariq are all now channel members. Thanks to Figure Fight Club. Abby, thank you so much. Everyone, check out Figure Fight Club on YouTube. He's got a great new show on Friday nights. Way better than Articulated Ninja Show, which nobody should watch because he says, I don't collect dinosaurs, but really I do. Thank you, Abby, for 5 gifted memberships.
Man, I got so excited when I saw those glasses because I thought they were a slee stack, but they're just skulls.
They're just skulls. I can change it, though. Like that.
Go,
go.
Go, go. Go,
Yep.
go, go.
All right. Back to it. Thank you once again, Abby. Todd's horrible pick for number 1, and we'll get to my number 1 pick.
And finally, number 1.
The best Marvel Legend of 2024, objectively, is Sabretooth from the 2-pack. It is the best figure of 2024. Todd, you can't shake your head. I will kick you off the show. You must
Talk
agree
about
with
low
me.
standards. Come on, look at those pins.
So what? It's not that big of a deal. It's not great.
It's 2024, Ryan. Come on, get with the program.
It is 2024.
If you want pins, go talk to McFarlane.
Oh my God.
Go
He's
collect his shit.
He's got next level pins. Those things are huge.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell Todd's thinking. Hey, everybody, I like pins in my my action figures. It's great. The best Marvel Legend of 2024. Right here, guys.
breaks up the sculpt.
Breaks up the sculpt. Meh. All right. And thank you. I ended my slideshow with a thank you. Thomas is clapping.
Oh, we didn't
for me.
even plan that.
That's good.
Didn't plan what? There you go.
The joint clapping.
What do you guys think, chat? What are your top 10 Marvel Legends of 2024? Let me know if you're watching this on the replay. Let us know in the comments down below. Again, we have got a sale right now on 3POApodcast.com. 15% off. Use 3POA Winter at checkout. Link in description below. Link to Thomas Goes Nostalgic and Rectangular's channel. Excuse me. In the description below. Still getting over this cold. Yeah. Anything else, Thomas? What do you got coming up? What's your next video, man?
I post really casually, so not very consistent, but I just do random diorama projects. Not too many figure reviews. I just kind of talk about what interests me. But I think my next project, I'm going to try to build Nickelodeon Studios just for fun. I have no figures to even go with it. I just want to see if I can do it. So
I can't wait to see it. Everyone should check out Thomas's channel. Like I said, link in the description below. Todd's going live tomorrow over on Rectangular, the Rectangular YouTube channel. Robert Diaz, real quick before we end, says no Deadpool on this list. This panel is certified rebel scum. That movie Deadpool was pretty good, but it just was so similar to the last one that I just didn't feel it was worthy of being on my list. It could have been in my own.
I thought it was a little skinnier. Like it felt like a little. Like it wasn't as thick as the first figure. Like they cheaped out on the plastic a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. That's why, Robert. But Mike Concha should have been on my list. I'm sorry for not putting him there. Thank you, Robert. And then Illustrated Figs leaves a super chat. Thank you, sir. He says, dope list. Shout out to LP for presenting Fig of the Year this Tuesday on the Figgies Awards show. Is it cool to drop the voting poll link in the chat? Yes. Yeah. In my chat, go ahead. Can you do that? Or do you want me to do that? I don't know. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, put the poll in the chat. Thank you all for being here. Look at this. We're wrapping up at 1 hour and 30 minutes. This show did not go overtime. That's like amazing.
Yeah, I think
We
you
kept it to an
scheduled
hour and a half.
3 hours.
I know, right? We got through it, man. Thank you so much, guys. Thomas, you want to sign us out?
See y'all next Friday and see you on the after show. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, you can be there.